A GitHub alert lands in Slack. Nobody opens an IDE. Nobody schedules a meeting. Someone types, "Add Claude, investigate this," and then the agent starts working in the channel. This is not another chat window. That is the twist. Claude Tag turns Claude into a shared teammate inside Slack. It can follow a channel, pick up context, and come back with work finished. The number that changes the story is not the launch date. It is Anthropic's own claim. 65% of its product team's new code is created by an internal version of Claude, and engineers are shipping about 8x more code per quarter than a few years ago. I In the next few minutes, you will know what Claude Tag actually changes, why it matters for engineering teams, and the part nobody should ignore before inviting agents in every channel. The big question is not whether Claude can answer in Slack. The question is this: when work moves out of the private editor and into the team channel, who is really in control? Claude Tag is simple on the surface. You tag at Claude in Slack. The agent reads the channel context. Then it can help plan, investigate, summarize, follow up, and react to connected tools. Why Slack? Because that is where engineering work already leaks into reality. Incidents, design debates, pull requests, release questions, the messy middle between idea and shipped code. The private editor model has a problem. One developer prompts, one developer sees the answer, the rest of the team gets a summary later, if they get one at all. Claude Tag flips that. Anyone in the channel can prompt it. Someone else can pick up where the first person left off. The work becomes multiplayer. This is the async shift. Instead of waiting for everyone to be online, the channel becomes the handoff. The agent can schedule follow up work and come back when something changes. The important part is event reaction. A GitHub event can arrive, a build can fail, a PR can change. Claude can notice the event and respond inside the team workflow. And Anthropic is emphasizing one design choice that matters. Claude runs on its own credentials, not your team's. Every action is supposed to be scoped and auditable. Administrators decide which channels Claude can watch, which tools it can use, which data and repositories it can access. That scoping is not a side feature. It is the safety model. This matters because the agent is no longer beside the workflow. It is inside the workflow. Less copy paste, less context switching, fewer private conversations with a bot. The bigger signal is Anthropic saying, "This is how we build now," not as a demo, not as side experiment, as internal product development infrastructure. That 65% claim should make every engineering leader pause, not because it proves every team will get the same result, because it shows where Anthropic thinks the center of gravity is moving. The 8x code per quarter claim is even louder, but code volume is not the whole story. More code can mean more shipping. It can also mean more review, more coordination, and more surface area. So do not hear this as magic. Code is not product. Review still matters. Architecture still matters. Ownership still matters. The agent can close loops, but the team still owns the outcome. Here is the risk. Shared context is powerful. Shared mistakes are powerful too. If an agent misunderstands a channel, oversteps a tool, or follows stale context, the mistake scales with the audience. Before adding at Claude everywhere, ask three questions. What can it read? What can it do? And who approved the action it is about to take? Channel boundaries matter. A support channel, an incident channel, and an architecture channel do not have the same sensitivity. Claude should not see everything just because Slack can. Tool boundaries matter too. Reading a GitHub issue is one level, commenting on a PR is another, opening a deployment workflow is a completely different category. The audit trail is the difference between trust and guessing. Every action, every source, every handoff. If Claude becomes a teammate, it needs teammate level accountability. A smart rollout starts small, default off, opt in channels, clear owners, a few connected tools, then expand only after the team understands the behavior. The ideal workflow looks like this: an incident comes in, Claude drafts a plan, the team corrects it, Claude follows up, GitHub changes arrive, the channel keeps the memory. The first winners are probably distributed teams, platform teams, support engineering, anyone drowning in handoffs, channel context, and recurring follow up work. The teams that struggle will be the ones with chaotic Slack, unclear ownership, and too many tools connected too quickly. Agents do not fix messy systems, they amplify them. So, watch three things next: how quickly teams adopt it, how strong the admin controls become, and whether the output is better product, not just more code. So, what is Claude Tag really? Not a Slack bot, not a notification trick. It is Anthropic testing a new work layer, shared, async, agentic, and only useful if autonomy stays controlled. Next, we should build a practical rollout: which channels to start with, which tools to connect, and the policy template every team should write before tagging Claude into production work.